That's it, LaRusso. That's the Cobra Kai student I remember.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best Cobra Kai Season 5 fights.
Hey, stairwell's out of bounds. Alright, that's it. Fight's over.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most meaningful and exciting bouts in the martial arts show's 5th outing. Since we will be diving into plot points, beware of major spoilers ahead. What was your favorite Season 5 fight? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Johnny and Chosen team up in a Cobra Kai dojo.
Adult classes are on Wednesday.
We're not here to take a lesson. We're here to teach you one.
Chosen and Johnny showed up at a Cobra Kai dojo in the hopes of confronting the big bad. Instead, they find a new sensei and one hell of a fight. During this fast-paced and well-choreographed battle, the mystery fighter is able to take Johnny to the ground with ease, and even the experienced Chosen can't afford to let up for a second.
How long you trained at Kim Sung-Yam Dojo?
My whole life.
When the two heroes ultimately decide to combine forces against their foe, the fight reaches a new level of awesome. We never expected two of Daniel's rivals to work so well together against a common enemy. Their thrilling collaboration also made it clear that Cobra Kai's new senseis were not to be taken lightly. Number 9. Kreese's prison fight.
Hey, Sensei. I'm here for my Jello cup today.
When an inmate pushes Kreese over the edge, the seasoned vet shows all the prisoners why you shouldn't get on his bad side. Before the free-for-all begins, actor Martin Kove is replaced by Barrett Carnahan, who plays the Cobra Kai sensei in flashbacks. This brilliant swap captures how young and powerful Kreese feels as he charges into battle. Although he's absolutely brutal to the other inmates, we can't help but cheer every time he takes someone down. We never thought we'd root for this notorious villain, but if Kreese keeps providing high-quality fight scenes like this, we might campaign for the sensei to get his record wiped clean.
From now on, you're gonna give me your Jello.
You got a problem with that?
No. No what?
No. Sensei.
Number 8. Chosen clashes against 6 senseis.
Anyone who takes this man down gets the job. And I will pay triple what I promised.
At the beginning of Season 5, Chosen attempts to infiltrate Cobra Kai by applying to be one of its new senseis. But after Silver sees through this deception, he sends 6 fighters after the hero. It was almost tragic to see how unfair the fight was for the group of senseis. Chosen absolutely decimates every single man who dares to challenge him. He becomes a living whirlwind of one-shot takedowns, crushing blows, and skillful karate moves. This uneven matchup established that Chosen has only become sharper with age. Hearing him finish the fight with one of the greatest threats in franchise history was the icing on top of this tremendous scene.
Not come near Rauso family. You cross line. You will beg for mercy.
Number 7. Daniel vs. Silver.
It's remarkable how easy it was to disrupt your marriage. You open the door, and let me just waltz right in.
The sinister Silver manages to slither right under Daniel's skin and goad the hero into a desperate duel. While the Miyagi-Do sensei tries a flurry of offensive moves, none of them faze his enemy for long. Unfortunately, Silver also knows how to break right through Daniel's defensive moves too. It quickly becomes painfully obvious that the Cobra Kai sensei has his enemy right where he wants him.
I was ready to let this go, and you just kept getting in my way.
Although it was hard to watch Silver dismantle Daniel, their clash's high stakes and surprising turns made it impossible to look away until the Miyagi-Do sensei fell. The crushing ending made us hungry to see the day that Daniel beat Silver down in a rematch.
Don't look at this as an act of mercy. On the contrary, I want you alive and well for what's about to happen.
Number 6. The Battle for the Truth.
You don't want to do this.
Yeah, I do.
A young alliance of heroes and former villains fought what felt like the entirety of Cobra Kai to get an incriminating video of Sensei Silver online. During this massive battle, Dimitri gets to take down his old tormentor, Kyler. Tory also sees 2 of her rivals put aside the past to stand by her side. Even Miguel helps his old foe Robbie without hesitation. After focusing on a few great fights, the free-for-all ends with the heroes using a training technique to fend off enemies.
Protect the egg!
Although the good guys couldn't ultimately overcome the physical advantage, they were ultimately victorious because they knew how to protect what's truly important. Their successful quest to expose Silver's misdeeds definitely helped bring the villain's empire down.
That's it? That was your big plan, LaRusso?
Number 5. Johnny finds another gear.
I got another mess to clean up at the dojo. Take care of this. Finish him.
It looked like Johnny was done for when 5 elite Cobra Kai senseis had him at their mercy. Fortunately, seeing a sonogram of his child reminded him of everything he was fighting for. In an instant, Johnny turns the tables and breaks tables with his enemies' bodies. He becomes too fast and resourceful to be stopped. After an exhausted Johnny takes out 3 of the fighters solo, Mike Barnes runs in for an epic last-minute save. Seeing 2 former Cobra Kai's rally and rise to overcome senseis that worked for their old Snake Dojo felt poetic.
I did most of this. Yeah, you did.
The duo shows us that it's never too late to change and achieve new heights.
The thought of losing you and Miguel and Robbie and her family kicked me into a gear I didn't know I had.
Number 4. Sam versus Devon.
Sam. Hey, you're fighting dirty. This is dangerous. You really don't have to do this.
I know, but I can handle it. This is for all of us.
3 senseis, 2 dojos, and a bunch of students needed Sam to win a pivotal fight against Devon in order to strike a heavy blow against Cobra Kai. Although the young LaRusso impressively held her own against her foe, a corrupt referee kept ruling against her.
Referee is moron. Must not leave room for error.
He's right. You make every point undeniable.
The high stakes and unfair circumstances only pushed Sam to kick things into a new gear. Watching her go from failing to dominating her enemy was breathtaking. Since Sam's technique was so clean and strong, the ref had no choice but to award her the 3 points she needed. Her overwhelming victory and the weight it carried made this fight into one of the season's brightest bouts.
Point. Winner, LaRusso.
Number 3. Chosen and Silver fight to the death.
You will beg for mercy.
Right. Well. It's time to find out.
Fans knew sparks would fly when these 2 expert fighters finally met each other on the battlefield. And as soon as Silver and Chosen committed to fighting with weapons, we knew we were about to witness the most intense match in the series to date. Neither fighter gave an inch as they got closer and closer to landing fatal blows.
Come on, Taguchi. You came all this way. Let's see what you got.
Their climactic clash is supported by an epic score and gorgeous cinematography. Silver's choice to strike after he'd already lost admittedly put a little damper on their striking duel. But despite the disappointing ending, their deadly clash definitely deserves to be recognized for giving fans a spectacular fight scene.
Where's the other one?
Outside. And off the board.
Number 2. Miguel and Robbie's grudge match.
That's a time, this is a place. Unless that was all just talk.
Not for me.
Or me.
Nearly 2 seasons after Robbie seriously injured Miguel in the shocking school fight, the duo finally squared up for a rematch. There's no points, no rules, and no stopping until they burn through all the bad blood between them. The fight features excellent choreography and emotional performances.
All right, guys, that's enough. Robbie, Miguel, knock it off.
Having Miguel repeat the same series of moves that led to his devastating fall against Robbie was a particularly outstanding creative choice. In the end, the former All-Valley champ decides to call the fight before it goes too far. His decision to show mercy brought their feud and this great grudge match to a beautiful conclusion.
Why'd you hold back?
I didn't get into karate to hurt people. I did it to be badass and find balance.
Yeah, I understand that.
Before we reveal our high-flying top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Johnny versus the Wolf. A battle between karate and MMA was ridiculously fun to watch. Chosen versus the Students. The young fighters make protecting eggs look like an epic struggle. Devon and Tory try to prove themselves. They both show the killer instinct that Cobra Kai senseis are looking for.
Go left!
Johnny and Robbie take down scammers. It was immensely satisfying to see this frayed father-son duo fight side by side.
Would you look at that?
Me gusta tocar guitarra, me gusta cantar el son. Mariachi me acompaña cuando canto mi canción.
Mike Barnes versus Chosen. 2 former franchise big bads clash in a brief and hilarious conflict.
Chosen! Guys, stop!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Daniel defeats Silver.
First, I took care of Chosen. Now you. This is where Miyagi-Do ends.
There are 3 major elements that made this rematch so satisfying. First, Daniel learns from his mistakes and waits for Terry to strike first. Secondly, the hero combines his defensive Miyagi-Do training with the lessons on offense he picked up from Johnny and Silver himself.
Rule number 1. A man can't stand. He can't fight.
The third major moment that makes the fight so epic is how much it literally mirrors Karate Kid 3. In that film, Mr. Miyagi faces a disrespectful Silver to protect kids from Cobra Kai. Decades after the veteran mentor sent the villain flying into a mirror, Daniel did the same with a single crane kick. All these epic elements came together in one final fight that felt like it incorporated everything we love about this franchise. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.